Hello and welcome along to episode 4, I think, of the Delica, of Project Delica. 3 or 4 was the
last one, I'm sure it was.
3 or 4 was the last one. I think it actually turned out to be 3, so this one's 4. Probably. I don't know. So it's been about 2, maybe 3 weeks since the last part of the last video. The car's been MOT'd, or has been pre-MOT'd. It's had a pre-MOT test, and we thought it was going to fail on loads and loads of stuff, but it didn't.
Miserably fail, but it didn't.
No, it didn't. It had
surprisingly
about 10 failures, I think, and a couple of advisories.
You're welcome.
This here is my good lady. So we've come back to do some of the failures. I can't do all of them because I've ordered the bits from a company called Milner Off-Road, but they're not going to be here till the middle of next week. So,
what? I am. This is my hair everywhere. I mean, I'm glad it's my hair. You want your hair, it's not coming off. Sticky.
Well, you've brought some more lights down. Are you going to do your lights?
I'll
okay, so
try
she's
anyway.
gonna put some new lights in the back of this, and I'm going to do a few bits on the Delica because I can't do any of the.
Ooh, I was also going to get rid of this.
You were.
I don't know what I'm pointing at.
She's going to get rid of her knob.
I'm going to get rid of my knob. Because this knob has a new knob. She's replacing her old knob with a new knob. Anyway,
so I can't do the mechanical parts because we're waiting for them to arrive from Milner Off-Road, and they're not going to be here till the middle of next week.
I thought it was Monday.
Well, it said Monday between Monday and Thursday, so
yeah.
That'll be probably a job for next weekend. So we're going to do a few bits and pieces, and I'm going to try and get the wipers working because we think the wiper motor's burnt out, and if the wiper motor's burnt out, it's another 65 quid. But at the moment, it's about, what was it, about 150 quid in bits so far, isn't it?
No, it's not a lot.
So if I have to put a wiper motor on it, that's another 65, and then I need to get some wipers, which are like 30 quid. So it's going to be 250 quid-ish.
Roughly.
And then she'll be back on the road. And then she'll be ready for...
And then we'll be going to Jap Fest.
And then we'll be going to Jap Fest.
Jap Fest.
That'll be a YouTube
Jap
video.
Fest Silverstone. Oh yeah, we're going to have a camera in each of our cars.
Have cameras in the cars, get the mics set up.
Yeah.
We'll have to buy another load of mics for your phone so you can...
Well, no, because if I'm driving in my car, we're obviously going to be on the phone to each other. You're driving along, because if anything goes wrong with mine...
I thought we could get walkie-talkies.
No,
because it's cooler.
No, but then, this is what I'm thinking. You know, you obviously got the camera.
Yeah.
You can split screen. You could have my video of me driving along talking to you, and yours at the bottom, like we're gaming. Big wow.
So all of a sudden we've become gamers.
My hair is everywhere. I'm so sorry.
So that's what we're doing this morning. We're going to have another go with the Delica, see if we can get some bits and pieces done on that, and then all the mechanical stuff will be done next weekend, and Mel's going to do her lights.
Attempt.
And
It's the pinnacle word there.
Attempt. Mel's going to attempt to do her lights. Costa product placement.
What is a
Costa is the best coffee.
What is a product placement? What do you mean
Well,
by
you
that?
place products into the line of shot.
Is that it? It's like literally
Films and
all it
TV
is.
shows do it all the time. It's subliminal advertising. So Costa. So when you're waving your cup around, everybody looks at it and goes, "Oh, I fancy a Costa now."
Coca-Cola. Why?
Oh.
What? You're not allowed to do that. You're allowed to have Coca-Cola. Hang on, is there anything
As
else?
long as it's not a paid promotion, which it's not yet, Costa.
Hang on.
Fat
Fighters, Slimming World.
Are we just doing random product placement now?
Everything. I mean, my lady
Cool.
would like that, so that's fine. What else have I got here?
No, we're not doing the tampons.
It's a tampon! Damn, what is it they do? Tampons.
Anyway, let's get on with some car stuff.
Yeah. So these are the new lights I've got. Well, they're not new, they're new to me, but the same ones I had on my old car. I just think it will look a little bit better if I'm honest. You can literally fit my car inside of his. He's so tiny. Well, they're not tiny, are they? Let's be honest, because my Seat can fit inside of there as well, but hey ho. Yeah.
One of our first jobs is to try and get the wipers working because they don't. And it was one of the failures. So I'm going to take the wiper motor off and just see if it wants freeing up. And hopefully I can get away without having to buy a new one. But also, we're going to do these. So they are the side lights on the car. But because it's Jap, it's got twin filament bulbs in there. So it's got cornering lights. I mean, my Range Rover's got them, but this is considerably older. So it's got cornering lights. So they're twin filament. So that side is obviously working, this side isn't. And I know that this side had a load of water in it when we started working on it. So ideally, all the lens needs to come off and it needs to be resealed so that it stops it leaking. But we ain't going to do that. Basically, what we're going to do is put some new bulbs in it. And I bought 2 new bulbs because I can't have one new and one not. No, can't do that. So we're going to put 2 new bulbs in it, and then that will sort that out. And then we're going to pull the wiper motor off. Here we go. Done that bulb. When you compare it to this one's considerably brighter than that one, which is actually going to bug the shit out of me because it's quite a big difference. But it's because this one, so both the lenses have been off these to take all the chrome bits out behind them in a long time ago. So that's why this one's leaking now, but it's gone all dull and horrible. So at some point I need to take the lens off and clean it all. But it was one of the things it failed, it was going to fail its MOT on, so that bit's done. So it can stay like that, and once it's MOT, then I'll worry about it when I do the rest of the stuff to make it look aesthetically pleasing.
So that's one side done on there. Just looks that little bit better. So going back to the infectious bodging video, this is how they've wired stuff up apparently underneath here. It's always good to know that my car might have caught on fire at some point. So that's them both on now. Hello. So basically I've gone from these ones, poverty spec, nasty, to these, which are what I used to have on my old car, on my old one. So we're going to give it a little whirl. Hopefully I've wired it up properly. Come on then, let's see, shall we?
Right, ready?
Yeah.
Indicator.
Yeah. Yeah.
Brakes.
Brakes, yeah.
Lights.
Yeah. Did you turn the fog light, yeah? Yeah, that's fine. I know that's not on there because I didn't connect it up yet.
And reverse. Ready?
Yeah. Nope. Nope. No reverse light. Hi.
And we're going to use the video that you've...
Oh yeah, I'm going to have to tell them. So basically, the first video We did. We was doing a check. All the lights were fine, other than the reverse light. Would you like to know why? Because well, I forgot to put a bulb in there. I know, it's all good. Go on then.
Try again.
We'll try again.
Right then.
Did.
Indicators.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
if you did these work, you might as well just done a reverse one.
Yeah.
Brakes.
Brakes.
Reverse.
No. Start the car up. See if it's something to do with the car. But it should work, but there is now an actual bulb in there. Unless it's blowing the bulb every time, because the last one was a blown one by the looks of it. No. Unless I put them in the wrong way round.
So we've had to do an entire light test twice because she put her nice new lights in and we went through the process of testing all the lights and everything worked except the reverse light.
Which I then went to go and get another
Which
bulb.
we established was a blown bulb. So she went and got
Ultra.
another bulb.
This is the blown bulb, by the way.
So we've just gone through the light test again, which you will have already seen because I'm definitely putting it all in the video. And it still wouldn't work. So I said, okay, so I got the multimeter and I thought, I'll give it a little test, make sure everything's... Would you like to explain why it wouldn't work this time?
Well, first time round we established that the bulb was blown. So I went and got another bulb.
Yep.
Put the bulb in and then stood back and waited for Kate to do the test again, only to realise that I put the blown bulb back in, not the new one. So now, third time lucky, we're going to try it and hopefully it's going to, the reverse light's going to work.
This is what I work with when we're doing this shit.
No.
Oh, I love you. You're amazing. Should we try again? We're gonna try again. We're gonna try again.
Come on then.
We're gonna try again.
Let's just try the reverse light.
So we're just gonna try the reverse light this time.
Just the reverse light.
Just the reverse light. Are we ready?
Hey, there it is. You know why? Because I didn't put this one back in.
So weirdly, when you put a bulb in there that isn't blown.
Oh, hardy ha ha.
So rather unsurprisingly, the intercooler's back off again. Because to do anything, the intercooler has to be off. I think the intercooler's been off this car more times in the last few weeks than it has in all the time I've owned it. Anyway, we'll see if we can find a power feed in here, which is the feed for the wipers. And if it's feeding power, then we know it's the motor. So we've established that the motor actually turns. However, all of this, which is the wiper linkage, seems to be quite stiff. So what I'm going to do, chuck some kind of lubrication around it, a bit of WD-40 or something, and see if we can make it work. So it turns out I was right. Everything now works. I've just spent a couple of hours or an hour or so fiddling around with the wiper motor and the linkages, and they are still a little bit stiff, but they're working. So that'll do. I don't need to buy a wiper motor. I just need to, I'll leave it like that for the minute. It's a little bit stiff still, so I reckon when I put the wipers back on, it might struggle a little bit still. But at least I know that it just all needs freeing up. So if it comes to it, I can take the whole wiper linkage off, pull it all apart, lube everything and put it back together, grease everything up, put it back together. But that's fixed, sort of. It's MOTable. One of the other things that was a failure on the pre-MOT was the fact that horn doesn't work. And according to our MOT testing man, me simply hanging out the window going, "Get out of the fucking way," doesn't really work. So I've bought these 12-volt air horns. I reckon they'll be louder than me leaning out the window shouting, "Get out the fucking way." It's been about 3 weeks since we've done anything on this because, you know, stuff. work. Josh came over.
Just in case.
All right.
Am I blocking the road?
Yeah. So work, busy. Josh came over. So it's been about 3 weeks. All the bits are here to get it done for MOT, apart from the wiper blades. And it's now, what time is it?
I don't know. About 10 to 6-ish.
No, it's 6 o'clock. Dan's just left. So it's 6 o'clock. I reckon I can have this done in an hour.
An hour.
An hour. Challenge on.
Didn't want to do that. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Oh. Got it? There's been an injury.
Been a terrible accident.
There's been a terrible accident.
Try not to fucking...
Currently at an hour and 10 minutes so far. Nearly there though.
Hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not bad going.
No, considering it was a shitter to get back on, so. Yeah.
Today, I am the poster child of don't rush things. So last night when I finished work, I decided that I would have a go at the mechanical parts on the Delica that were picked up on its pre-MOT. So I started at the front and I done both track rod ends, 2 steering gaiters and both drop links. Now in a garage, you'd probably be looking 4 to 5 hours to do that, depending on how much the garage wanted to make out of it. I decided that I could probably do it in an hour, or an hour, or less. And as a result of that, I ended up with 2 injuries. This one is a blunt force trauma. I slipped and hit my finger against something so hard that it split my finger open and left a gaping hole in my hand, in my finger. And it bled a lot and throbbed even more. So the lesson to be learnt is, don't rush things, because people get injured, especially when you're only rushing to prove to yourself that you can do it. Right then, here we are again. It's Saturday morning. We've got David here this morning. Say good morning, David. We're going to do the rear drop links today. The little task I set myself the other night to get the front end done, and I've left the keys in the box, to get the front end done in less than an hour didn't really work. It's about an hour and 20 minutes, but I did acquire some injuries. So we're not going to try and rush it this morning. I'm on challenges this morning. Mel's a fat bloke. I'm just going to get on with it. Take the time. Old one off, new one going back in. I mean, I don't think he was being overly fucking picky about it being, because it didn't have a nut on the back of there. But we're going to put some nice shiny new ones in now. Delica rear anti-roll bar links are a pain in the arse because these bolts, you try and undo them, will snap without a shadow of a doubt. So you have to go about it a different way and be forceful. Forceful. Won't come out, cut it off. New drop links are in. So now the stuff on the back for MOT is done. The stuff on the front for MOT is done. Need some wiper blades, a side repeater, and an indicator bolt. It's getting there. But now I'm going to give it the horn. Over the years I've been working on, well, this. I've learned nothing's ever fucking simple. So we've put a new horn on, but it still doesn't work. So we've got to do some rewiring stuffs. Because rewiring is always a good idea, especially on an old Japanese car. Could only go well.
See you, horn. Oh, smell that burning oil. Stop oil. You're ruining the environment. There's a man who cares.
That's it for another probably 2 or 3 days because I've got all of the wiper blades right. They can be done. Wiper blades on. Secure the battery. Side repeater. And then it'll be back on the road. But it now has both rear drop links done. The horn's working. All the bits on the front are done. And I've acquired another injury. So it's just the wipers to do now, and a couple of other little fiddly bits, and then she's done. And then she'll be out driving around with that. We'll have 2 bits of Japanese loveliness driving around on the island, causing havoc. It's been about a week since I've done anything on this. Obviously work, so we don't really get stuff done during the week, but I came down last night and put the wiper arms and the blades back on. And I'd done the indicator bulb on the back because Mel was out doing a job, so I thought, well, instead of sitting indoors watching TV, I'll come and do that. But the workshop's quite full up. There's stuff everywhere, so I can't really film in there today. So I'm going to do the side repeaters. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to film any of it as I couldn't last night either. And then hopefully she's good to go. This is Mel driving the Delica for the first time. Look at it. I'm so happy. Currently being stalked by my own car.
Get in all the crevices. As you can see, I've covered the egg with snow. Oh yeah. Shut up, seagull.
Weirdly,
Dick.
side repeaters like that's it. Everything that needed to be done on this car is now done. Just a case of booking it in for an MOT, and I don't find anything else where it's been moved around, which is what happened last time. Last time I done this, when it went back in for MOT, it failed again on another load of stuff because it had been moved around and everything that had seized up had decided that it was then going to free up and just break. But hopefully this time that won't be the case because everything that was picked up on the pre-MOT has been changed and it's been washed. So it's no longer green. So on Monday, we'll book it in for MOT. And then she's back. Oh, I can't wait. It's going to be awesome. And then starts the process of making it look pretty. So I've got some ideas for it. And it's going to look quite cool, I hope. But it's done.